Good morning, Campground and RV Park owners, operators, and managers. Brian Searle here, founder and CEO of Insider Perks, working with over 150 campgrounds every day across the United States and Canada. Really excited to be with you, kind of connecting one on one here. Hopefully, we can offer some marketing advice, some tips, some tricks, some things that you can take advantage of to enhance the presence of your campground on the internet. So, today we're going to look at using your Facebook page. Most of you are going to already have one of these created unless you are a new business. And if that's the case, then we'll have to do a separate video on creating a Facebook page. But today we're going to really dive deep into some of the settings of your Facebook account and how you can optimize those. What are the basics that you need to get started? And of course, going ahead and if you have an existing page, verifying that you're a business owner as well is the first step. But we're going to assume that you already have a Facebook page. We're going to assume that you've gone through the claiming process of it and that you've got access to basically a shell. And maybe your logo's there, maybe your cover photo is. I don't know. But we're just going to go through the basics here and kind of help you out. So let's dive right in. So I'm going to use Insider Perks' account as an example. So you can see up at the top here, my URL is facebook.com/insider perks. If you've got a page that has a longer URL here for your name, then there is a way that you can shorten that into a username, provided your page has been around long enough and you have enough likes and interaction with it. And we will cover that as well. So here's the main Facebook page as it's currently constructed. This changes quite frequently. Facebook likes to optimize and change these things around and move messages and add new features. And so there is a little bit of a game to always be caught up to the latest things that are going on and things like that. So up here at the top, though, is your cover photo. You can click on change cover if you'd like to change that image, and you can see you can choose from photos. You can actually upload a short video here. You can do a slideshow. You can take it away, whatever you want. So you want to make sure your brand is represented good up there. And then on the left-hand side, you can see is a space for your profile picture, your logo, your brand message, whatever it may be. And you can, of course, change that here by hovering over that and clicking on Change Picture. You can see down here is the name of my page, and then I'm verified, and I'll show you how to verify that in your settings in a second. And then underneath that is your username, where they can search for @InsiderPerks or tag you on other pages or things like that. And that username that you set when you have the option to do so also affects this URL in the top left corner. So whatever your username is what your link is to your profile as well. So I'm not going to cover how to write posts and do all that kind of thing, but that's right at the top here. We'll do that in a separate post, but you can craft anything you want here. If you are on Instagram as well and you have that connected to your page, then you can see that it offers you the option to share a photo from Instagram, so you can seamlessly kind of use the same content across different networks. And then it has some other things here that only admins see as far as number of likes, followers, stuff like that. If you scroll down, you can see some of the most recent posts and different metrics that relate to your business. So where I'm going to go here up at the top is the inbox first. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to your inbox. This is basically your message center for your page. So you're going to see Facebook comments, likes here. You're going to see things from Instagram if you've got that connected. You're going to see private messages that people are sending your page. So you always want to make sure you're paying attention to that, because people will ask you questions, even so far as, is there any openings at your campground tonight? And they're going to be looking for answers to that. So make sure you're keeping up on that from a customer service standpoint. But let's go ahead and dive right into settings here, the meat of everything. On your general settings here, you've got a couple different things. You can see here's page verification right here. Your page is verified. If it's not, it's going to give you an option to place an automated phone call or upload some business documents to go ahead and verify your page. That will help you get more reach. I'm not going to go over every single setting here, but some of the more important ones are messages. People can message me. You want to always make sure that's on. Age restrictions and country restrictions, just make sure that's visible to everyone so you have the biggest reach. You can turn on a profanity filter, but I would suggest just doing it medium, if anything. Sometimes it catches words that you may not consider to be profanity, and you never kind of want to censor people either. Similar page suggestion, comment ranking, all that kind of stuff. You can kind of browse through here, and these are some of the different feature sets that you can get into. We're going to cover messaging in a different area, but I want to jump into page info here. And this is where you can set a description for your business and fill this out as completely as possible. You can set categories. Really, you just need 1 to 2 of your biggest categories, because Facebook will automatically sort that for you. And then you can come down here and you can put your phone number in here, your website, your email address. I'm actually going to change that because I want it to be the other one that we've got going here, hello@insiderperks.com. That up a little bit. If you have a Wi-Fi network at your business, you can put the Wi-Fi network name just to make sure that it's more trustworthy. Put your street address, customers visit my business so they can check in. You can even put located inside another place. So if you're store within a mall or something like that, or the example they use is a train station. Open on selected hours. Make sure you're putting your hours of operation in here. Biggest ask for people when they're looking at different business information. And then just kind of give an estimate of your price range here. Obviously, this is a little subjective. What's expensive for one person is not necessarily expensive for another, but just kind of give your best representation of the demographic that you are targeting. Other than that, there's a templates and tabs section here, and this kind of gives you some very basic frameworks to set up for the type of business that you have. So you can see it gives you a starting point. So this is services, but you can edit and choose from a business or venues or movies or nonprofit or restaurants, shopping, all that kind of stuff. And all it really does is rearrange the order of these tabs and give you access to ones that might be relevant. So if you're just getting started, that may be a good way to go ahead and do that. And then on the left here, you can sort by page roles as well. So if you've got an agency like Insider Perks working for you, or you're adding a person on your staff who might be handling the posting, this is where you want to come. And you can come down here and you can see who has access to your page already. And then you can also go ahead and just type in someone's email address in here. If you wanted to add them to your page, their picture would pop up at the bottom. Mine's not because I'm already on the page. But then you can change their role, editor, admin, whatever you need to do, and click on add, and it will add them to the page so they can access it through their own personal account. And you don't have to give away your username and password. And then the only other one I want to talk about right now, real quick, is Instagram. We're going to make sure that you want to log into your Instagram account and connect that to your page. So that way they're seamlessly sharing data back and forth together. So those are the basics of the Facebook page. Other than that, just make sure that you're also uploading photos. You want to make sure when somebody finds your business on Facebook that they're getting the best representation of your business. You want to make sure that you're paying attention to reviews over here, that you're paying, that whoever's leaving you those reviews and feedback, that you're responding to them, that you're paying attention to that and interacting with people, you're rating, things like that. But you've got photos, video sections. You can put out offers for your business. You can connect goods and services to the Facebook marketplace and sell right here on Facebook. You can list your events at your campground to get the word out about different things. So there's quite a bit of information here, and we'll probably break these down into separate videos and discuss these in depth later. But these are the basics for you to get your Facebook page started. Just get it up and running. Take care of that framework first. Don't worry about posting right away. Posting is a whole nother thing in general, and we'll have to create a video specifically talking about the different ways you can do that. But don't overwhelm yourself. Just think of the basics you would need when you were going camping yourself, looking for a campground, hours of operation, basic information, photos of the place, driving directions, that kind of thing. And then just slowly add one more thing, one more thing, one more thing. And you'll get better and you'll get better one step at a time instead of trying to do it all at once and overwhelming yourself. So really appreciate you guys joining me for another episode. Hopefully that provided some value to you in creating and doing what you need to do the best for your Facebook page and your presence on social media. So until tomorrow, hope you'll join us again.